Hi there. We're trying something new. Look very pasty. We're trying something new. I am there's Charlie. I don't know what kind of field we're gonna have tonight. You know, it's Sunday night. It's a holiday tomorrow. So we're just gonna I had this idea. We'll see how it works. It's kind of like a combo effort. We'll see what happens tonight, see how it affects Wednesday, and see how we feel. That's the plan. But for now, I wanted to get all the Riviera stuff out of the way so I didn't have to do it on Wednesday night, so I don't talk for an hour and a half on Wednesday night. That's the goal. That's the intention. Hi, Charlie. How are you? Xander didn't win. Xander did not win. So I wrote some stuff down. I basically have the first half of the first third of the show on Wednesday ready to go. Let's knock this out. We'll do all our little fun stuff. And then on Wednesday, we won't have to talk about anything. Yeah, 13th ain't bad. Hey, guys. How are you? All right. See some people. I do have a plan, Steve. I do have a plan. Hi, Deb. I'm going to, I have a plan. I want to see how this goes. So I haven't been happy with the way things have been going Wednesday night. I don't want to talk for an hour and a half. That's too long. No one's going to watch that. That's too much nagel. You got to limit your nagel. So short bursts. Well, Sunday, Wednesday, whatever. Be good enough. You like that? Yeah. The Bratislava Athletic Department. Shotgun start. It's the best. Big fan. Charlie's doing roll call. You'll love to see it. Steve, go in the YouTube chat, buddy. Don't be on Facebook. Go to YouTube. Like and subscribe. You know, maybe if I do 2 shows a week, then things will organically grow. A little recap, a little preview, and we'll have some fun. All right. You can retweet it. You can tell somebody you want to help out if you like the second show. You know, if you don't like it, why would I waste my time? All right. So let's get started. All right. We won't be an hour and a half tonight. This will be good. Let's get started. All right. Shout outs. I have a shout out. Believe it or not. The rare Sunday shout out. Today is February 20th. I have to send a text before it's too late. You know what? I'm going to do that on the air. So I don't forget. My lovely on Wednesday night, we shout out a little birthday shout out to my sister, the great Jennifer Nagel. And but her daughter, my niece, Alyssa Audrey, shout out to my mother. Today is her 13th birthday. She is now a teenager. Now, you can argue she's been a teenager since she was 7, but today it's official. So I want to wish a happy birthday to my beautiful niece, Alyssa, who turns 13 today. And I'm sending a text right now. Next week, we're having a party. So I'll see her then. Because her brother, my nephew, Ryan, his birthday's March 9th. So we got that coming up. So my sister, like the good mother that she is, instead of having 2 separate parties, she has one party between the 2 birthdays. Smart. Very smart. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Anyway, so happy birthday, Alyssa. You're very beautiful. What a good kid. Good soccer player, too. Apparently a good basketball player. Very tall. Very sweet. And kicks the shit out of her little brother. So. Much like my sister kicked the shit out of me. All right. All right, so let's do the Listener League. The winner of the Listener League was JJ Ben 09. That's our friend Josh Bennett. If you recall, last week, Josh Bennett finished, had a notable top 10, finished 10th, got 1 point. You don't think that point is relevant, but now he won. So that gives him 41 bagel points and puts him ahead of anybody else who only has 40 points. So that point counts. Alyssa texted me back. Thank you. Well, that's good. Me being a good uncle. Good old Uncle Jeff. So shout out to Josh. He sent a tweet out to me before saying that he's expecting an apology from me for saying that Josh has been donating to the Listener League for a long time. I don't recall saying that. Happen to like Josh a whole lot. Josh, I don't know if you know this, but I'm coming to Minnesota in August for a weekend. Just letting you know. I reached out to Chad, let him know. Now I'm letting you know. So maybe we'll get together. But not if you're going to talk shit to me on Twitter. Josh just became a notable dad for the first time. I think he had a baby boy, if I heard that correctly. And literally last week. So this is the ultimate Listener League baby swag. I think my brother almost won the Listener League when Cassidy was born. I don't know. I have to look that up. Or we thought he was going to win, and he didn't. He definitely didn't win. Right. But congratulations to Josh. Congratulations for winning the Listener League, first of all. Having a baby boy, second of all. And not getting an apology, third of all. If you can't take the heat, Josh, get the hell out of the Listener League. All right? All right, so he had 535 points. He won by 30. It's pretty good, winning by 30. So he got his 40 bagels. Josh, you're going to have to DM me your address if you're watching this, and I will send you your trophy ball probably next week. Next Monday, I'll send it out. I got a big shipment going out next Monday. So next time we'll be able to get to the post office. All right, his lineup wasn't terrible. A little squarey, but not too bad. He had Joaquin Neiman, who won. Colin Morikawa, T2. First and second, that's not bad. Adam Scott, he really went out on a limb with that one, T4. Paul Casey, solid pick, T15. Tony Finau, all right, a little outside the box. Got a T33 out of him. So a little outside the box with Colin and Tony Finau. So you got to give him credit for that. Only got 5 or 6 through. He got Thomas Peters. Showed everybody how smart he was taking him. T80. Missed the cut. So 5 out of 6. But the winner, second place, fourth place. 3 guys in the top 5. And the winner, a T15, T33. Got the job done. A lot of notable miscuts this week. We'll get to that at the end of the show. And so 5 or 6 got the job done. So congratulations to Josh. I'm happy to see it. Can't wait to send you a trophy ball next week. All right. Notable top 10s. The rare Sunday notable top 10s. Everybody's favorite segment. All right. Second place, Schwab 72. Semi-notable. I know that name. Came in second place, got 25 points. Congratulations. Third place, 4086 Golf. It's a stupid name. Came in third place, got 20 points. Congratulations. Saint Finn 31. No idea. First time in my life I've ever seen that name. ST Finn 31. Well, fourth place, congratulations. You got 15 points. Fifth place, Hey Girl 80. I believe that's Dylan. Not quite sure. I think it's Dylan. Dylan Hathaway? Does that sound right? Sounds right to me. He finished in fifth place. He got 12 points. How about some retweets? Get that shit out there, man. All right. Continuing with notable top 10s. This guy. My guy, Joe. 6th place. Joe Gio, Music Boy. Came in 6th place, got 9 points. My boy Joe hooked me up with free parking at the Northern Trust. I will never forget that. Never, ever. That's my guy right there. That is my guy, Gio. All right, 7th place. Former winner JP Per Diems. Came in 7th place, got 7 points. 8th place, Rooster 217. Not familiar with him, not very notable. 5 points. Big Wheelio, he won once. Came in 9th place, got 3 points. And rounding out the top 10. As notable gets. Our boy Augie. Came in 10th place, got 1 point. He's on the board. Last week, the person who finished at 10th place came back and won the following week. Augie's probably not going to win. However, we like Augie a lot. Great supporter of the show. We'll probably retweet at some point. And, a Met fan. Hard to come by. So good job by Augie. Those are your notable top 10s. So congratulations to all those guys. All right, what are we doing next? See, I don't have to worry about time. I don't have to rush. I don't have to worry about if I'm going to forget anything. If I forget anything, I'll just say it on Wednesday. This is working for me so far. All right. How did I do? I didn't do great. I did not do great. I finished 44th in the Listener League. 4 out of 6. I finished 79th in the Carbon Cup. I was kind of tooting my own horn because I hadn't missed a cut in the Carbon Cup yet. Well, I'll put an end to that streak. Nice little robust 79th. I had some good picks. We'll talk about DJ in a little while. Bubba missed the cut. He needed a birdie on 18, made bogey. Made it look worse than it actually was. Hideki T39. Okay, fine. Paul Casey T15. That was pretty good. Ball striking bastard. Paul Casey. That's what you're gonna get. That's what you're gonna get with Paul Casey. Cameron Tringali. That worked out for me. T13. Cameron Tringali. Totally irrelevant all week long. Solid T13. Did not win first round leader like I had hoped. And Matt Jones, Aussie, T15, despite falling off a ship and sinking, making like 5 bogeys in a row. I mean, he would have been in the top 5 until he hit 5 bogeys in a row yesterday. Was so okay today, finished T15. That's solid. He tied. He was the same as Leishman. He beat Cam Smith. But he was Aussies, man. 2% owned. Matt Jones, T15. So that was good. The thing about DJ that bothers me. Now listen. Last week was a fucking disaster of epic proportions. Patrick Cantlay. That happened in the Super Bowl. The way that shook out. I had a real rough week. I talked about it on Wednesday night. I was really emotional. And I kind of gave a big FU to the golf gods and the golf content throughout the week. Didn't really listen to much. And I wasn't myself. And I kind of came into this week saying, I don't give a shit. So let's not give a shit. Well, who doesn't give a shit more than anybody? Well, Dustin Johnson doesn't give a shit more than anybody. That works. I have to believe now this is revisionist history. And I'm not a sore loser. I'm not being a crybaby. I have to think that if it was a normal week, say Cantlay won Phoenix, and I don't have a fucking emotional breakdown. Let's say that happens, and I go into this week and I do my regular stuff. There's a very high likelihood that I fade DJ because he was high. He was the highest owned. Now, I didn't take in a lot of golf content until after lineup lock. Come Thursday, and I did my show, and I felt better, and life was okay, and I had a plan for this week. I listened to Andy Lack's show talking with Ryan Baroff. I listened to Steve and Boston Capper. I listened to Joe and Chad. I listened to some stuff. And, it wasn't like DJ was a secret. So I think that if I took in that golf content on Tuesday or even Wednesday morning like I normally do, I probably would have faded DJ. And I told you that on Monday morning, I bet Colin Morikawa. As soon as I saw that he was 22-1 and Rahm was 8, I had to bet Colin Morikawa. So Colin came close. Never really. After he chipped in on 10, it's like, oh, maybe we could get this to 2 or 3 in the last couple of holes. Maybe. Needed Joaquin to, spring a leak, but he never did. He chipped in on 11. So that was the end of that. So it wasn't crushing. But I've always been, I'm a one lineup person. I'm usually an all-in guy. So I just think that if it was a normal week for me, I was going to bet Colin either way, just based on those numbers. Now his number dipped from 22 to like 18 by the time the tournament started. So I'm glad I got it when I did. But so if I stuck to my New Year's resolution and said I'm not going to make any bets till Wednesday, there wasn't a lot of Colin Morikawa buzz this week. I forget what the ownership percentage was. But Rahm and DJ were still the 2 highest owned. I don't know if I would have taken Morikawa as my one and done. If I was going to bet him and he was going to be my elite guy at the top of my lineup, there's a lot of ifs. But this is what I'm thinking. I liked Colin a lot, just based on my normal process. That's who I would have landed on. I had a big bet on Colin. Not a big bet, but I had a bet on Colin, but he wasn't in my DraftKings lineup. Like, that never happens. That never happens. I bet that guy. If I bet the guy that's my dog. That's my pick. That's who I'm picking one and done. That's going to be the high salary player in my lineup. That's how I play. And I didn't do that this week. I have to think it has to do with the way last week went. And it's unfortunate because this was the biggest tournament of the year so far. And I missed out. Colin won $1 million in prize money. That would have been nice. But I still have the Colin bullet in my chamber. Now, the thing about DJ, I have a horrendous history of taking Dustin Johnson. I remember taking him in one and done at Erin Hills in the U.S. Open, and he missed the cut. Now, I did hit with him at the Canadian Open in 2018. I looked that up. But that was like the 4th to last tournament of the year in one and done. I was already way out of it. Didn't really matter. Maybe not 4th to last. No, that's not accurate at all. But I was way back. It really didn't make a dent in the armor. I would have had to have a real good like July and August in order to be. It didn't really mean anything. Was my point. In 2019, Pebble Beach. He's won Pebble Beach before. I played him in 2019, T45. 2020, WGC Mexico. Dustin Johnson's great in WGC. He's got a great WGC record. He's won Mexico before. No cut event, T48. Last year, WGC concession down in Florida. We didn't really know about the golf course. We didn't know what was going to happen. It was a WGC. Dustin Johnson's great at WGCs. T54. And, of course, now this year, Riviera, he's played here 14 times. He's got 10 top 10s. He's got 6 top 4s. His last 8 appearances, second, 4th, win, T16, 9th, T10, 8th. I play him, miscut. You can't make it up. Nobody, and I mean nobody, can end made cut streak quite like I can. It is unfucking believable. So, you live, you learn. Always got to. I mean, last year or at in the Masters, I like Bryson. I think maybe I like JT. I don't remember, but it wasn't Dustin Johnson. He won the Masters. So then I was like, oh, you know what? Where'd they play? Wingfoot. Oh yeah. All right. This is going to be a good spot for DJ. I like DJ here. Fucking Bryson. It's a little frustrating. All right. Thanks, Sean. Thanks for the advice, Steve. I appreciate that. I'm going to go through some of these comments in a little while. I have one more thing I want to do, and then we'll get the hell out of here. Little recap show, and then we don't have to do this shit on Wednesday night. That's exciting. That's very exciting. You don't have to watch this live. It'll be around for a couple days if you want to just see some bullshit. That'll work. Let's do a top 20 recap. We'll do a notable MCs. I've never in my life seen more of a bullshit backdoor top 25 than what John Rahm did today. It's fucking ridiculous. Years down the line, next year, we're like, oh, Riviera T25. That's the worst he could possibly do. Listen, he grinded his ass off to make the cut. Congratulations. But he was like T60 going into today, T52, some bullshit, totally irrelevant. And it goes out there, shoots 65, and jumps up 40 fucking spots. It's unbelievable. He does that all the time. Fucking Spanish Coocher, man. Spanish Coocher. Totally irrelevant. T25. It's funny. It's fucking funny. Fucking unbelievable. All right. So in the $10,000 range, you had JT and Colin. I guess JT was pretty. I'm trying to remember the ownership percentage. I think JT was kind of the lowest owned in that range. Maybe it was Colin. I don't remember. But both of those guys, Colin sucks, right? You know, he probably can't handle the bunkers. And JT, something's wrong, apparently. Well, they look pretty good to me. Good job by them. Xander, a little out of gas. I thought it was going to be a little out of gas. Average finish. Rory was okay today. Jumped up a couple spots. Victor Hovland looked good. I think that's a notable finish by Victor Hovland. The golf course was kind of playing tough, so it would seem. And his short game and all that nonsense, he looked pretty good. Scotty Scheffler backs up a win with a top 20. Good job by him. In the nines. So the only people that sucked, Rahm, Cantlay, DJ, Hideki. Of course, I had two of those guys. Everybody else finished in the top 20. Cam Smith did not. Brooks did not. In the eights, Max Homa and Adam Scott finished in the top 20. Couple notable MCs in there. We'll get to those in a minute. In the sevens, that's where we hit Casey. We hit Tringali. Matt McNeely was good. Shout out Andy Lack. Sticking with Matt McNeely. That was smart. Neiman won at 7,800. Mark Leishman, an Aussie. I didn't trust that, but he ended up in the top 20. So good job by those guys. Big shot, Bob McIntyre. A lefty. We talked about lefties. He finished in the top 20. So these are just things you have to remember, man. Aussies, lefties. You could have had Bob McIntyre, Matt Jones as an Aussie, under-owned Aussies. That would have fit in your night. McIntyre was 7,100. Good job. All right. Anybody else down here? Cameron Young, very impressive. Very impressive. CT Pan, top 20. Chez Reavie, making an appearance in the top 20 finally in California. We've been waiting for that. Now they're leaving California. Might not see Chez Reavie again. Seb Straka, he popped a little bit at, what was it, Torrey Pines? I think he had a top 25 or something. Maybe Sep at Bay Hill. Keep that in the back of your mind. Matt Jones, of course. We talked about him. Mito Pereira. Oh, you Mito Pereira stands. Finally got something. How about a couple of retweets? Tell your friends. All right, so notable miscuts. There was a bunch. And I think that's why a 5 of 6 lineup won the Listener League. Notable miscuts. These are in no particular order. Taylor Gooch. I think he was pretty popular. Patrick Reed. What the hell happened to him, man? Whew. I thought Christian Bezadenhout was interesting. Just because of the conditions of the golf course. South African, maybe he might have been notable. But he missed the cut. So that didn't work. Try to get cute with him. Brooksy. That's literally not a surprise. Kevin Na. Shout out Andy Lack. Telling me I should play Kevin Na. I don't like Na on Poa. Sam Burns. Bermuda Burns. Not great on Poa. Another hasn't been playing well. Notable miscut. HV3. HV3. You guys love Harold Varner. There's a miscut for you. What's the other guys that you guys always love that stink at golf? Seamus Power. Seamus Power, miscut. All of a sudden, got real fields. Miscut. Tom Hoagie. Miscut. We'll give him a pass, though. Luke List. Miscut. Corey Connors. Miscut. All these DraftKings darlings. Connors. List. HV3. Seamus Power. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. I say all this shit. DJ, of course. Bubba Watson, of course. Adam Hadwin getting the Seamus Power treatment. That didn't work out. That was very Russell Knoxy. Very Russell Knoxy out of Adam Hadwin. Start playing well. Get double-digit ownership. People talking about you. Goodbye. Patrick Rogers, safe California boy in the sixes. No one's going to have Patrick Rogers. Miscut. Shout out to CP, my boy Christopher Power. So, good tournament. Congratulations to Neiman. It kind of sucked that he ran away with it. Didn't really get the car crash we were looking for. I was very well behaved. I was very proud of myself. Thursday, I didn't check the leaderboard until I got in my car after work and was driving home. So I was listening to PGA Tour radio on the radio. It was when I first got wind of what was happening. Put the Golf Channel on when I came home. First time I saw the scoreboard. So Colin Morikawa, 5 under. All right. We're in it. Friday, dabbled. DJ had a morning tee time. I checked to see if he was going to make a run to get back to even par. That didn't happen. So I knew I was done as far as DraftKings was concerned, and one and done and everything else. So that was good. And I'd rather have that happen than lose on the third playoff hole on Sunday. Out of it early on Friday. So that worked out. Started planning my weekend a little bit. Kept an eye on things yesterday. Kept an eye on things today. I played I forgot to go over this. I played a parlay today, like a matchup parlay, 7 legs. I got 5 out of 7. I didn't win. I lost with I had Sergio and Henley was a matchup. I had Sergio. They ended up tying. I had Spieth over EVR. That hit. I had Xander over Rory. That lost. Xander shot 1 under. Rory shot 3 under. Sloppy. Xander's out of gas. I should have known better. You know, when I made that bet, I thought they were in the same group. I didn't look. I didn't think about it. I was like, oh, maybe Xander wants to beat Rory because Rory beat him at the Ryder Cup or some shit. I don't know. They weren't even in the same fucking group. Casey over Kokrak. That hit. Max Homa over Mark Leishman. That hit. Colin over JT. That hit. Not that it mattered because I already lost with Xander. And then I had Neiman over Hovland. Neiman shot even par today. That's all I had to do. And Hovland shot 1 under. So Hovland won. So I didn't win that. But I gave you something to follow today. Wasn't going to get too upset if I didn't hit. I expected to lose. I did. I didn't think Colin would be able to get there, being 8 shots back. But gave it a good run. But I'm not devastated. I did good. I was less invested. I did other stuff. I almost went to Costco today, but then Colin chipped in. And then I found out Costco closes at 6 o'clock. And I said, fuck that. I ain't going there. I'm not gonna rush. I got a big day planned tomorrow with my kid. So things are good. Things are good. All right. Hard pass. I'm a big fan. What are you doing with this? How was Top Golf? Top Golf was fine. I'm gonna scroll through some of these comments, see if I see anything interesting, and then we're gonna go. So thanks for watching. It's out there now. You can watch the replay. Oh, I guess you are watching the replay. Charlie doing roll call. Yeah, there's not a lot of people here. See? People don't give a shit. Hit the like button. Thanks, Scott Ramsey. Stand a little live. Oh, I like that. Scott at LSU Tiger. Big fan of 27th. Big fan of 27th, huh? We will be playing golf, buddy. Josh, we're not playing golf while I'm in Minnesota. I'm going to be with my kid. No. What is that? Notable top 60 for me. I like that. Big fan of Scott. This is going back a couple of minutes. Oh, there's Ange. Sorry I missed you, Ange. How are you? I like this. If I had a winner, it's a good place to grow. You're right, Steve. I did see Tringali's celebration. Yeah, he's a fucking tool. I know that. Steve, I know I don't need advice from Steve. Spanish Coocher is my all-time favorite nickname. Thanks, Charlie. All right, I'm going to go. Not a lot of comments on there. It's just Charlie telling me stuff I already know. You guys, I'll see you on Wednesday. And we'll do, if we have any announcements or show and tell, we'll do that. But then we're just going to jump right into the Honda and what we're looking for. And I think this is going to work. All right. I will talk to you guys on Wednesday night, 8 o'clock, maybe 8:05. We'll see. Have a great week. And I'll see you Wednesday night. All right. Like and subscribe and share and retweet. And let's make this something. Maybe. I don't care. All right. I'll talk to you later. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.